Hello, fellow entrepreneurs and business people. It's Courtney Hamp again with Nickel City Technology Consulting. I'm shooting the second video in our series about digital marketing for the small business. And today's video is going to be about finding your audience and keyword research. We're going to cover basically how you can identify the keywords that you need to find your audience. We're going to go over it with a little different angle, a little different perspective. We're going to go over it from your customer's perspective. But sometimes that can be a little hard to practice. It's a little difficult to get into the mindset of your customer. So the first thing we're going to do today is jump right in and start getting in the mindset of our customers. I'm not going to talk a whole lot about theory today. I'm going to give you a lot of things to do. So I want you to grab your pen and paper and start taking notes, because you're going to have some work to put in after this video. The first thing we're going to do is define your perfect customer. Some people would call it your ideal customer. This is the customer that's the paragon of who you want to reach. It's the customer that loves your products and services, loves your business, and loves doing business with you. So to find this customer, I want you to answer 3 questions. Get ready to write them down, and then you can answer them after you're done watching. Question number 1. What does your ideal customer enjoy doing? Do they enjoy fishing? Do they like driving fast cars? Are they into fine dining? It really doesn't matter. You just need to define what that is. What do they enjoy doing? Question number 2 is, where do they live or hang out? Now this one can go either direction. It may be, where do they live if you're targeting customers at their place of dwelling, or where they hang out if you're trying to reach customers that hang out at certain hotspots. Maybe they're into disc golf, so you'll find them at every park. Or maybe they really like coffee shops, so that's where you'll find them. But I want you to look at where they're hanging out, where they're living, and write that down. The third question is, what problem or need do they want you to solve for them? And I say it that way because you may have a problem or need you want to solve for them, but we need to know what they want, because that's how you're going to reach them. Do they want you to paint their house? Do they want you to sell them jewelry? It doesn't matter, but you need to find what it is they want you to solve for them. So go ahead, make sure you've got those questions down, rewind the video a little bit if you need to get them again, and then after the video, I want you to go through and answer those. While you're answering those questions, others may come to mind. Go ahead and write down those answers as well, because you may think of things that are specific to your business that define your ideal customer more clearly. And I want you to make sure you have the very best picture of who you're trying to reach before we go to the next part. Now, we need to put ourselves in the shoes of the customer we just found to do our keyword research. Specifically, I want you to look at your product, your business, your service offering through the eyes of the customer you just described as your ideal customer. I want you to think of it the way they would think of it. And then we're going to make a new list. I want you to make a list of words, phrases, descriptions, etc. that your perfect customer would use to describe your business or service offering. I don't want this to be jargon that you use internally. I want it to be words that they would use, words they would type into Google, words they would ask their friends to help describe your business. That's what we need to put down on this list. So that's the thing you're writing. And make this list when we're done with the video, because it's going to take you a little while. At least I hope it would. I want you to have a list of maybe 10 or 12 key phrases that your customers would use to find you. Once you have that list, I want you to keep it alive, keep it growing, keep adding to it, because as your business goes forward, it's going to iterate, it's going to change, and you're going to find new ways that your customers find you. These words and phrases that you've written down will actually become the basis for setting up your keyword and search term research that we're going to do in the next video, and they'll build the foundation for your online presence. These will make it easy for you to describe your services in a way that your customers will understand, and if you describe them the way the customers are searching, it makes it easier for them to find you. That's your task for this video, is to make that list and find your ideal customer. In the next video, I'll teach you how to actually evaluate the list that you've created. We'll evaluate those terms for viability and for similar terms that people also are looking for. We'll go over some tools you can use to do this, and I'll introduce to you how proper search terms make it easier for your customer to find you in real life. How does this work on the web? Until then, happy planning, and I'll see you on the next video.